casual nerds. Alright, say hi to nice people.
Hello.
So, it's been interesting for Southeast Texas, what with Hurricane Harvey hitting, and that's exactly why Haro did not stream last weekend. Unfortunately, it's just, it was horrible, really. So, here's the deal. It was hardcore raining, it was all kinds of horrible with the flooding, lightning, everything, and we didn't want to risk any of the hardware that we own, aka our PS4s and laptops, getting screwed up from any sort of power outage or any sort of surge or anything like that. Yeah, we get it, surge protectors exist. However, if you know anything about electricity, even surge protectors are prone to being destroyed by a very powerful short in electrical wiring. That was a mouthful.
Yep.
So, today, Haro and I are going to be playing Resident Evil, but when I say Haro and I, what I really mean is I, Lunaris, will be playing Resident Evil, while Haro is here to add any sort of commentary, talk to me, and basically keep me from being bored. Before we start, however, we would like to take a moment to raise a drink to all of those who have been lost or hurt by Hurricane Harvey. Our thoughts and prayers are out to you and yours, and we hope any and all who need to evacuate do.
And here's to also hoping that his crazy girlfriend doesn't come visit us.
One can only hope. Alright, without further ado, let's do this!
Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. This tastes exactly like grape soda.
I don't know, I've never had grape Smirnoff before.
It tastes just like grape Fanta.
I wouldn't know. Like I said, that's pretty cool though. Glad to know that it does. So, last time we played, which was about 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago actually, we had, well, I had just finished killing the shark. So, let's see how far I can get today. So, the deal is that today I'm going to be just playing the entire time. We're really not trying to waste too much time on the same series, as we have established with each other a while ago. We are going to try to finish the entire series.
And I honestly think I'd have a lot more fun with 2 rather than this one.
Yeah, this one is pretty clunky. Part 2, I honestly don't know. I don't even know if Part 2 was remastered for the PS4.
Nope, PS3.
Yeah, I thought so, so we're going to have to work on a capture card.
Yep, we can still do it.
How? Because PS3 doesn't have a stream option like PS4. Hi, welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining us today.
Hey, our buddy Psycho says yo.
Hey, Psycho, how you doing, man? How's work going for you?
Well, that is the one thing. Oh my god, that's a big-ass spider.
Yeah, it's a very big spider, ain't it?
Can we put a saddle on it and ride it?
No, this isn't Minecraft. Although that'd be really fucking cool.
But I want to be a spider rider.
Calling all spider riders.
Yeah, he's tired.
Ah, you poor bastard. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, don't worry. Pretty soon they'll suck out your soul entirely, and then you won't really care.
Yup. Alright, let's just go to the gallery. I completely forgot that's where we need to be.
Oh no, what I was going to say is we can always, bum Psycho's,
capture card?
Yeah.
Well, that would be up to Psycho. Psycho?
He has said it before that that's what we could do. Especially since, alright, so this is considered an announcement, but we'll make it official later at the end of this. He said that he wants to take over on Wednesdays and Saturdays, late night streaming.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
So if he does that, we could borrow his equipment
You bitch.
for. Oh my! Wait, the hell did it spit at you then? That's poison?
Yeah,
Oh my!
we are poisoned.
That's not good.
Ah, yes.
Jesus!
Need the fucking lighter.
I am seeing things because I thought that said a devil lamp.
Nope. So, Psycho, what you are saying what to is, can we steal your equipment at some point in time?
Or were you talking about the soul sucking? But if he does late night streams on those days, after he... Is that another one?
Yeah. There's like 3 of them in here.
Yeah, Jesus. After he does his Saturday stream, we bum it off for Sunday. That's when we'll do, Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
What about Resident Evil 3? That's one I don't really know that much about.
So, Resident Evil 3, from what I heard about it, is, no, not all of your equipment, just,
Capture card and laptop?
well, maybe. We'll see about the laptop. I still need to test yours out and see if it's good.
If there's a way that we can wipe it, it'll be fine. Like, just give it a fresh, clean slate. And I believe we do have a friend who can do that.
Good. We can do that, and we can just use your laptop, and then, we can just use Psycho's capture card.
Yep.
Yeah, no, we won't take your capture card, but,
Laptop.
or laptop. If we could just borrow the capture card, we wouldn't need it. That'd be great.
Yeah, and I should be able to do something with that laptop. If not, that exact friend that we're talking about can help me put together a really cheap one, or just buy a really cheap, decent one that'll run it.
They weren't, zombies per se, but drink to the spiders.
Well, the rule was specifically zombies.
Fair enough.
Because we even said that when it came to the dogs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we would have had to drink to all those crows.
Yeah, that's way too many crows.
And snakes.
What really sucks is that those snakes come back.
Yeah.
Look at all that.
All those mixed herbs. Did you heal already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so we need the lighter.
Do you have chat hold up over there?
Yes, I do.
Okay, real quick, I'm taking a look at Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know some Resident Evil games are on the Wii or the Wii U.
Yeah, but they're not the chronological games.
Darn.
They're like the non-canon spin-offs.
Let's see, Resident Evil 3. Oh, Resident Evil 3 is Nemesis.
Yep.
See what we can pull up here. By farm. It's by these guys. It does this. Oh, that'll be interesting.
What?
Resident Evil 3. PlayStation and PC. Dreamcast and GameCube.
No sort of recent release? No remastered? Nothing?
Wait. No.
Fuck it, we're just gonna have to Steam it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is on Steam. Oh. Well, it's a good thing that that's a ways off. By then I should have a computer. Because we're gonna need, like, a computer, not a laptop for that.
Yeah. Shit, dude, thinking about it. So, 3, 5, 6. Wait, there's not a fucking purple lamp over here, is there? I don't remember there being the purple lamp. I only remember there being the orange, green, and blue.
Wait. Let me check one last thing.
What?
They released it on the PSN. PS3 and Vita. So it looks like we're going to be playing plenty of PS3.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Yep.
Luckily, Resident Evil 4 made it to the PlayStation 4, so woohoo!
Yeah. If we could honestly stream from GameCube, though, that's the version I'd want to play.
For what? Resident Evil 4?
Yeah.
The only reason why I say that is because I had it on the GameCube, I played it on the GameCube, but it just, I mean, suffice to say, it's a preference type deal.
Yeah, that's exactly why. Like, I prefer the GameCube for some odd reason.
That's fair.
The Wii can play GameCube games, and you can stream a Wii.
Yes we can, however, do you have the memory card?
I do.
That's like where the big issue.
One, I do have a memory card, and even if I don't, two, they are cheap nowadays, man.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
Cheap as hell. Over at Micro Center, they have SD cards for cheap, and over at Game Over Video Games, which is a place I like to go to. Whoa!
Yeah, there are multiples of the little bee bastards.
At Game Over, we can get one for like $15.
Okay, orange was 5. Red was 2. Okay, maybe you were 2. Maybe you were 5. Okay, I know green was 6. There we go.
But yeah, it'd be easy to get what we need from that. But I was also thinking there are some GameCube games that I actually wouldn't mind playing for Monday Fun Day.
Ah, shit. I forgot this. Yeah, we're gonna have to go put some shit away. Because basically this right here is requires at least 3 in inventory space.
See, this is the other reason why I honestly do want you to take over, because this would be taking forever for me.
Well, what do you mean?
Like, since you actually know what to do, and if I were to be the one to play it without really getting instructions, you know?
Yeah. Run, bitch.
So, I guess we can say that the mansion is in Japan.
What mansion?
The mansion we're in.
Oh. Yeah.
Freaking giant Japanese.
Killer wasp.
Yeah, man, those things are terrifying.
Yeah, no denying that.
Oh, dude. Like, I remember I saw a video of, like, just a bunch of small bees just attacking one of those. That thing ate them all. Every last one of them.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking trippy. Let's see, we don't need the red book right now, so let's put that up here. This is medicine, so let's put that right there. Let's put this up here. Don't need this anymore, so actually let's trade that out with red book. Cool.
What's the red book for?
We're gonna need it. Like that's just pretty much it. We're
Oh,
gonna
it's
need
not. No. Like, it immediately made me think of. No, I didn't see anything pop up. It immediately made me think of the other book that we used to, like, get the map.
The masks? Oh, the map.
Yeah.
No, it's an actual book. Shit, I didn't mean to pull up the map. Oops.
At least now we know we can't do that.
Yeah, like that was really annoying the ever-living shit out of me, dude.
You weren't the only one.
I'll steal that in a moment. For now, let's go ahead and go make some mustard gas.
No, I was about to say honey.
Just kidding, it's not mustard gas, it's pesticide. We're gonna kill these bitches! Hello, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us today. Oh, yeah, something I forgot to mention earlier also is that, for special reasons, because we did not stream last week, we being you, since I was in North Carolina at the time, and, you know, we didn't want you to potentially get hurt by the storm.
And
I'm going to be, streaming for 3 hours. So, if I cannot get through this damn game in 3 hours, I will be more than disappointed. Let's see, the note's supposed to be somewhere up here. Water is 1, red is 3, purple is 4, yellow is 6. Wanna... Think you could... Actually, you know what? No, I can write that down right here. Water 1, red 3. What's up?
oh, I was about to share it in the chat.
Purple 4, yellow 6. So, the way this one right here works... Equation. So first what we want is water and purple. So the question is, how the fuck do we make purple? You find out. So?
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. Purple is 4. It's at 1 and 3. So now that we have 1 and 3, let's make 4 and 6. To make 6, you need 2 red. No, 1 yellow. So yellow and purple. Now 1 and 6. So we need water and
Yellow.
yellow.
That's some of the weirdest stuff I've ever seen now.
So let's see, 1 and 6, 7. Now that we have 10 and 7.
We mix those two.
And what is 3? 3 is red. Ah, nuts.
Did he mess up?
Well, we honestly could have done this without one of the bottles, so... Not really mess up, just have 1 too many.
I was wondering why you said it would require at least 3 and you got 4.
Yeah. That's okay. We can discard it in a moment.
No, that's good.
Because, as you know, when items become useless in this game, you're able to discard them. Kind of like the gallery key just now. So, today, since we started at 8:30, we're going to be ending at 11:30.
I still hate that you can't, like, decide to throw away stuff.
Yeah, it's Really stupid. We don't need the red book for now. We'll come back for it in a sec.
Like how I accidentally kept that key just in case, and now can't get rid of it.
Oh, the sword key? Yeah, dude. This game's very good about that. If you do not need it, it will tell you. It's not going to be like, oh, we think you don't need it, but we're not sure.
No, I get that, but I'm saying, like, you know, I said, no, I'll keep it, and then I'm like, this is just taking up space. Can I throw it away? Nope, you're stuck with it. Okay.
Well, yeah, I get that, but it's like, I don't understand why you kept it anyway when it said discard it. It's like the dog whistle. Didn't need that anymore.
Because it was right at the beginning of the game. I didn't know that. And I didn't know that you couldn't discard anything on your own.
Or specifically couldn't.
That's what I meant, sorry. Didn't pronounce it well.
Oh, that's right. I can't combine those here. I gotta go here. Then it'll use the pesticide and shit for me. Is that even the right combination? Yeah, V-Jolt. Ah! Get off. Jeez, how many hits can you take?
Actually, you're killing them all in one shot. There were just that many of them. Examining them, maybe? Wait, it just said there's plenty.
Oh, now I remember what the V-Jolt is for.
Alright.
At least I hope I do.
You need some help.
Alrighty, let's hope I can remember where the fuck to use the V-Jolt. Cause I legitimately do not remember. This is like one of the very few times in the game I don't
Let's hope you don't get hit.
quite know what the fuck I'm doing. It's caution. We're fine. Not totally fine, but we're fine. Residence key.
It'll look a red plant.
As if that's useful.
003. That one?
Yep. So yeah, for future use, you don't need it, it'll tell you, discard it.
And Woohoo.
Alright, that's all we needed out of here, so let's go ahead and keep moving. Nope. Ha! Now I remember where we need to go. Let's go ahead and take you. Oh my goodness. So, tell us, what was it like last weekend?
It was just really rainy, stormy, and gloomy. Honestly, I was just going a little crazy with all the cabin fever.
All the what?
Cabin fever.
Oh, being stuck inside all day?
Yeah.
I'd be fine with cabin fever. Like, cabin fever wouldn't affect me as long as I had something to distract me. Okay, that's totally not what I meant to do, but whatever. Let's go ahead and put... Don't need any of this. So, well...
Taking her.
Got the shotgun, got that. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Let's see if I can remember precisely where it is I need to go and use the visual.
Yeah, but even just, playing games eventually got monotonous.
Yeah, I suppose that can be a big issue. I just love gaming.
Oh no,
It is my one true pastime.
I do too, but it's also, knowing that you're stuck in here not being able to leave outside.
Oh, yeah, no, that wouldn't bother me whatsoever.
It does me.
That's fair. The reason it wouldn't bother me is because I'm so used to not going outside that not being able to go outside is like, okay, whatever.
And I actually like to go outside. Even if it's just to go drive to the corner store and pick something up.
That's fair. That Jill booty. Eh, who we kidding? She doesn't have booty right now. It's not until Resident Evil 5 when she gets all evil. Dude, I don't know what it is, but it's like... Suddenly when a chick becomes evil, she suddenly becomes hotter. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, I like women that like to take charge.
No, not me specifically. Like, that's literally what happens.
it's all the black.
You think so?
It's all black, and they like to wear leather type gear. So yeah.
Well, no. See, the thing is, though, like in Resident Evil 5, Jill isn't even wearing all black clothes or any black clothes whatsoever. She's wearing a blue jumpsuit, kind of like Samus's.
Let's take a look real quick. As long as we do not put in Roll 34 afterwards.
Well, you don't even have to put Rule 34 afterwards. The internet's so corrupted that you don't even need to put Rule 34. You just type in Jill Valentine. I promise you, you'll find all kinds of shit.
Really? You have to ask why?
I told you.
That is dark.
Yeah, it's more of a violet than it is a blue.
And anything, like I said, leather, like.
Ha! All the bottle's gone.
Because that is also skin tight.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, even her normal outfit seems hot.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know. I mean, why were all the guys going crazy over Lara Croft when she was just, when she had the freaking triangle boobs?
Because horny nerds are horny nerds.
Well, there you go. You just answered your own question.
That's fair. Alright, so I killed the roots. If I'm right, that's supposed to kill the plants entirely. And if it doesn't kill the plant, it at least damages it on a extreme level. Unfortunately, with the way the water works in this area, because you pretty much drain it, trying to kill the shark, we have no choice but to go the long way. It's really stupid. I honestly think it's fucking stupid as hell.
I have been playing a new mobile game, though.
Yeah, well, again.
It's called Battle Jack.
The fuck is Battle Jack?
You played Puzzle and Dragon, right?
Nope.
Have you played any RPG that involves anything like Match 3 or such like that?
Nope.
You don't care for them?
Not even in the slightest.
No. I really enjoy games like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Puzzle and Dragon. Oh my god, I can't remember any of the other ones. There was one specific one. I'm trying to think. Oh man, I can't remember right now. But yeah, basically RPGs that have silly things like that. You match gems, crystals, colors, things like that to attack enemies with your monsters. And Battle Jack is basically a blackjack version of that.
Huh, that's cool.
You have your typical elements: water, earth, fire.
All bullshit.
Those are the only three, and then you have light and dark. And you go through and you fight, and the way you fight is you basically play Blackjack 21.
Nice.
You take your hit, and then you decide to either hit or attack.
Okay.
When you hit 21, it increases everyone's attack, and everyone gets to attack. If you bust, you basically lose that turn, and enemies in those games normally have a countdown that takes. Whenever enough turns pass, they attack. The hell? I can't tell what the hell we're looking at.
You are looking at a woman.
Ah.
Oh look, a typewriter.
Yeah.
If only I had an ink ribbon. Oh, dude, let me tell you. My flight today was, oh my goodness, horrible.
Oh boy.
Well, not horrible, per se, but, it could have gone a lot better. Oh, look, we thought it was dead.
What the hell is this
Hey,
thing?
look, it's Barry.
Barry.
Jill!
Barry, did you go back in time and mess with the timeline again?
No. I mean, potentially. So, here's the deal. If we didn't use the beagle, this would be a very long-winded and very painful fight. Chris is an idiot, by the way.
Why?
Because one, he doesn't know how to play piano, and two, he doesn't know how to mix chemicals.
I thought it
Seriously?
was finished.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Thank God, I was about to say, oh my God, what the fuck? He can't?
That was close. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. But what was that? What the hell's going on in this place?
Oh, Barry. If only you knew. Yay! The mansion key, and not just any mansion key. It's the Spencer Crest key. Oh, it's the helmet key. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta get the Spencer Crest key from the helmet key. Let me talk to Barry. We can't shoot Barry.
The chat ain't popping up on my phone, apparently.
Don't worry about it. We have nothing to chat about. Or we don't have a chat. We're losers.
They don't like us.
Let's be real. I don't like us.
I only tolerate us.
To an extent. Oh yeah, so check this out. If you were fighting it normally, you'd be about up here trying to kill it. And it can knock you down, and it'll knock out like half your health.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, you face plant onto the ground, or onto the floor from a second floor, so, you know, makes sense.
Yeah?
And by face plant, I mean you eat shit hard. So it's funny how that door was like all locked and shit, and then Barry unlocked it.
Yeah. You want to keep it over there or pass it over here and I'll keep an eye on chat?
Well, the reason why I have it is because it's charging the remote.
Oh, okay.
Cutscene!
Wesker.
It's Albert Wesker!
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize.
The
It's all I can do
emotions.
to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Could you notice? Barry, you sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under the circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
So, like, when I was younger, you know, fan fiction was like the it fucking thing. And when I read these fan fictions, all I could think is, oh, by the way, we can pass safely now. Plant's dead.
Oh, that's what was attacking us.
Yeah. Anyway, when I was reading these fan fictions, I'm like, you know what? I'm like at that age where it's awkward to talk about the type of shit, but at the same time, it's like, let's be real. We all know that at 13, 14, if you have access to the internet, you have a very high chance of reading smut, finding porn, or something.
Oh, please. What finding? You're going to be looking for it.
Exactly. See, you understand. Drink! Can you hand me a grape one? I drank all of my screwdriver already.
Yes. Dude,
So-
if anyone claims that they never looked at porn, they're a liar.
Well, there are some people.
True.
Rare and few as they are.
10%?
Shit, I'd say about 0.1%. I missed. Whatever, we'll clean it later. You are not wrong. This tastes like a soda.
Uh-huh.
So, anyway, I'm at that young age where it's like, you know what, I have complete and utter access to the internet. I have a device that is my own, so let's just go ahead and start reading smut. Because, you know, it was like the thing to do at that age. And it always will be. It's going to be like humanity's pastime.
Wait, reading smut?
Reading smut, looking at smut, something
Dude,
related to porn.
For God's sake, look at all the freaking smut books out there for women.
Well,
I say women specifically because it does target women specifically.
there's no denying that. Hey, look, it's Brad,
This is Jill.
Brad, who the hell's Brad?
the pilot.
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. Doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad.
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can
Use
you
a
hear
flare
me?
gun.
We don't have one.
Brad. Brad. Shit. It's broken.
So anyway, I'm reading like fan fiction for Kingdom Hearts, fan fiction for Resident Evil, for Final Fantasy VII, basically anything related to video games or the anime that I was into at the time. So I'm reading stuff for. Please don't tell me you're a fucking dog.
The hell?
Fuck off, bitch.
There's someone behind you though.
Ah, god damn you. Fuck off, bitch.
That was one hell of an acrobatic dog though.
They all are.
Jumped at you, back kicked off of you, and landed on all fours and then ran.
Yeah, they do that.
Is that a blue word?
Yeah. So, while I'm doing that, I'm reading like, you know, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's see what pairings are out there, because suffice to say, there's no ship that's sacred, or there's no character that is safe from Rule 34. There's no such thing as exceptions from Rule 34.
Yeah.
It has been established long ago. No exceptions. So, I'm reading Rule 34 on Resident Evil here. And there's one specifically for, well, plenty at this point, for Wesker and Jill. And, you know, it's like, you know what, given the circumstances of, you know, Resident Evil 5, it makes sense that the pairing happened. Or that people shipped them. And so I'm reading it and I'm like, wow, even for shitty smut, this is really fucking shitty. Because basically, Jill is like this helpless damsel that gets captured by Wesker. First of all, it's like, okay, you know what? If you know anything about Jill's character, she is anything but helpless. She's like one of the strongest female protags there are. Shit. Oh, sweet.
Wait, what?
The thing in chains, the one thing I told you to not waste your ammo on?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He fixed the piece of crap door, too.
Oh, the...
Yeah.
So the acid shells can hurt it?
Acid shells hurt everything. I'm gonna need this. Oh. Oh no. Come at me, bitch!
The hell is that?
Remember that hunter thing I told you about?
Oh, the liquor?
Yup! Is dead. Drink!
That thing looks a lot different than the ones I'm used to seeing.
Mind you, your young mind can play tricks on you.
No, it's because I could have sworn that that was the one thing that the Resident Evil movies actually got right.
What?
What liquors look like.
Well, I forgot if those are actually liquors. I know that they're hunters.
No, that they're not liquors. Especially because they lack the main feature of the liquor.
What's that?
Tongue. The way liquors tend to attack,
Well, yeah, their tongue.
yeah, all fours, and they basically lash out their tongue, which is pretty much a whip.
Oh, so apparently Psycho has been saying a lot recently, and I just haven't been able to notice. I wonder why that is.
You're having issues with it too.
Apparently. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna refresh the page here, because, yeah, that's no bueno. In the words of Sonic, that's no good. Alright, so he fixed the piece of crap door. We now have the helmet key.
Alright, Psycho, let's give it a whirl. Say something else. I swear, if you type something else, I'm slapping you the next time I see you.
Which will be in Warframe tonight.
I will find a way to kick your Warframe off the freaking map.
Well, mind you, he's... Actually, no, it's like 9:30 right now. I doubt people would be traveling that way. I would certainly hope people aren't traveling that way.
Those are dangerous.
What?
The Grape Smirnoff.
Yeah, they are, because they taste really fucking good.
No, not just that. I can't tell that there's alcohol in there, can you?
Hence they taste really fucking good.
So...
They are dangerous. They are the type of drink where if you get a 12-pack, you will be sufficiently fucked up because you drank them all in like such a small amount of time.
That's not the only thing.
Yo.
Underage drinking.
Yeah, that could be an issue.
Pour this into a grape soda bottle.
Push it, bitch! Push it!
Push it to the limit.
Walk along the razor's edge. Don't look down, just keep your head or you'll finish.
Dude, you put this in a freaking grape soda bottle and you can basically drink without anybody knowing you're actually drinking.
Yeah, that can be problematic.
Yeah. At least the screwdriver actually tastes like alcohol.
Well, screwdriver, I would hope so.
And I've had some screwdrivers that taste like nothing but orange juice or Sunny D.
Well, then you've had some pretty shitty screwdrivers.
And I have not had Sunny D in a long time.
Dude, Sunny D. Yes, I could actually go for some of that. It's like one of the greatest orange juices ever. Oh, ready to see some Indiana Jones bullshit?
Sure.
Oh no, it gets even better.
Oh, joy.
Yeah!
At least you didn't have to push it in.
If I had to, I would have been fine.
You know, that would be a pretty good prank on friends that do drink.
What?
Just give them a bunch of these. Don't let them know there's alcohol in there.
Yes, we do need the battery pack.
Like after...
Okay, so, Psycho, it says here we have 6 comments. and that we have 3 viewers. So I don't know what you've said recently.
Yeah, I don't want to, but we may have to comment up on TV.
I really hate doing that.
I know, trust me, but it's not showing up on yours. It's not showing up on mine. We're having some technical difficulties.
Else something. Okay, we saw it. We are good. Okay, so maybe what you were referring to earlier by saying I said a lot was just like the 6 comments you made like once upon a time.
Jesus Christ, enough spiders already.
No. No, not enough spiders.
Are those supposed to be tarantulas?
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I suppose they would attack us.
Oh, shit!
You used all the shotgun ammo.
Bitch!
Should've been nice to it didn't attack you.
A map! Yes. Oh, it would have attacked if we got close.
I know.
Bitch, give me my shotgun ammo!
There you go.
Well, spiders count. 2 drinks!
Fine. Are they technically zombie spiders?
Given how big they are? Yes.
Well, maybe not zombie spiders, but I'd say,
They were affected by the T-virus.
yeah, T-virus spiders.
Oh, look at that. Psycho says, I said earlier that Lara Croft was a big deal for being the first provocative female hero that you could see the size of a huge chest on. Yeah, that's fair. Her huge polygonal tits.
Dude, like, I look at Lara Croft and all I can think is, how are guys horny about this?
Well, I mean, horny nerds, dude. Horny nerds will get horny over anything.
True enough.
I mean, shit, when I was a fucking young nerd, the shit I was into was like, oh,
See, that's the funny thing. When I was young and horny, I actually, like, for me, it wasn't much about, say, this. It was more like, catalogs.
huh?
Catalogs.
Oh, catalogs.
Yeah.
Like magazines and stuff.
Yeah, like, you know, freaking, clothing catalogs, because they tended to have, you know, the women modeling the bras and all that.
Yeah, that's fair. Shit, dude, I don't even know. Like, when I was younger, I'm pretty sure once upon a time I found magazines. I just don't remember. Because at the time I was so focused on internet-related stuff. You know? It's like...
Crimson Head.
Oi, bitch!
I don't know why the hell you stayed so close.
What? Okay, so first of all, I successfully killed 2 zombies, and then he killed me, so that's 3 drinks.
Well, at least he did you the right of not letting him go to waste and eating you afterwards.
Well, that is a zombie thing. For Psycho, it was the movie Heavy Metal that his parents watched. That's fair.
Alright. Here's a good question. What age did you become, you know, a horny guy at?
I suppose that's a pretty good question for everyone, really.
Yeah.
Like, what age did you just, like, start to really get into, like, porn, well, anything, really?
You want to know the awkward answer for me?
Yo.
It was somewhere between 8 and 10.
Somewhere between 8 and 10, I was, let's see, it's 2017, I'm 24 now, next year I'll be 25, so I was 15 to 17. Alright, explain. Elaborate.
12 for Psycho. Wait, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Wait, if I was 15 to 17, that made you 15 to 18.
like I don't know, man. I don't know what it was. Like, see, that's also the weird thing. Was that important?
No.
Oh.
I died, remember?
Oh, right. That was the cutscene. I didn't remember how far back we were.
Yep.
See, the thing that was weird to me is I actually did not really care at all. Like, fourth grade, I want to say, is when all the other guys started, you know,
Getting into that shit, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're bragging to you like, oh, I found this.
No, not even that. The funniest story I have that showed my, you know, lack of caring when it comes to things of a sexual nature was that there were, scarily enough, a lot of well-endowed girls in my fourth grade class.
Oh, no, dude, trust me, I had the same issue. The thing is like, people in the ghetto-type neighborhoods, they endow really fast. It's fucking insane. They hit puberty like...
No, okay, so here's the weird thing. There were two specifically tall girls, and when I say tall, I'm like... It was funny to me because if I had cared, I would have actually had a good time considering that I was about chest level to them.
Okay.
One day after we finished PE, I was like, okay, cool, time to go back. I went back to homeroom, or my next class, I forget which one it was. I just sat there and I was reading my book. All of a sudden, my friend just busts in. He's like, dude, come on. Excuse me, you gotta come quick. What? Come on, just hurry. What? Fine. It's... The girl's name was Marie. It's like, Marie, what about her? Dude, she just got water from the fountain, and so it got all over her shirt, and it's see-through. You can see her bra.
Yeah?
No, see, it wouldn't have been a big deal, except Marie, at that age, probably had, like, around C cups.
Yeah.
Like I said, scary, endowed. And I just looked at him and I was like, so? What do you mean, so, man? It's like, dude, I don't really care. Screw you, and he runs off. All the guys were ogling her.
Sounds right.
I couldn't give a shit.
Bitch! Eat my knife, fucker!
Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't use the dog.
Eat it, bitch!
So if that happened, then yeah, for me it was 10. Like, I don't even know what it was, and it wasn't even so much seeing hot girls. Like, for some reason, every now and then, just bam, freaking hormone tanks, pouring this out of nowhere.
Yeah, sounds right. Oh my goodness. I guess I was, let's see, I was in 8th grade when I was in this computer class. So if I was in 8th grade, I was at...
Oh, hold on real quick. Psycho says he didn't have that. He was in the wrong school.
Yeah, of course he was in the wrong school. Okay, so, let's see. That would mean I was in 8th grade, middle school. And, let's see, I was in computer class. And the teacher knew damn well that I looked at provocative pictures on this computer.
Oh, God.
This is like a computer that's in the way back. Teacher can't see it. Nobody else sees it. So I'm like young hormonal teenager. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go ahead and explore this. Because I'm like, fuck it, dude. I'm at that age. You know, it's natural to be curious at this point. So I'm looking at this shit. And before I go to that room, let's go ahead and find out where else I could use this fucking helmet key. So I'm at that natural age where, you know, I want to explore, I want to see this and that. I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on here. So I go ahead and I'm on the computer in the computer room. I'm checking this stuff out. I'm like, oh, this is holy crap, wow. And I'm like shaking in my seat because at the time I didn't understand that it was hormones telling me, like compelling me, basically. And so I'm just sitting there like shaking, and all I can think is, what the fuck is going on?
Oh man. Let's see.
I somehow managed to convince girls to show me their chest at 14. Don't remember how. You know what? I'm pretty sure I know how, and that was, given the tall fuck you are now, Psycho, I'm pretty sure with the way you hit puberty, you're like one of the tallest guys in your class.
You know what? Next time that we hang out, Psycho,
We're gonna do a height comparison.
well, I was gonna say, show us a picture of when you were 14.
Oh.
I wasn't, you know, as fat as I am now. I was just a bit chubby.
Shit, dude. When I was 14, I basically look like what I would, you know, actually appear to be 14 or 10 years later. I look exactly like I would 10 years later from 14 years old. Now, if we go back in time about 3 years, and then if I'd have kept working out that way, I'd be a lot more fit than I am now. Unfortunately, I just got lazy because, like, all of my drive and motivation to do so just died.
For me, it was drugs, government drugs.
That's fair.
They put me on freaking ADHD medicine, so I turned into a zombie. Cause dude, I was a hyperactive little monkey when I was a kid.
Cat, what are you doing? You are like freaking out right now.
She's playing with one of her toys, I think, or the bag. Tink, when did you become a horny kitty?
Horny? Your cat's retarded.
Yeah.
George Trevor
Right,
lost
so-
his mind.
So Psycho says that he was close to tallest, had a winning smile, and decent looks for a kid. So then what the hell do you mean you don't know how? Especially because it also depends on what girls you're talking about, Psycho. At 14, there were plenty of horny girls as well.
Dude, like for real though, horniness is not just a man thing.
Oh hell no. I know some girls that are hornier than most guys.
Cool, I killed it using the fucking...
Pistol.
Yeah.
Now kill the other one. The funny thing though,
Yo.
those of those two well-endowed girls that I was talking about.
Uh-huh.
Okay, first off, I don't know why I didn't do anything, but almost every single girl in the school hated me.
Probably because you existed. Women hate men for existing, just for breeding.
Like, I'm honestly willing to believe that, because girls that I didn't even know, while I was walking the hallway, I would just look up, see them, and they would have this look like they wanted to just
Murder you?
Yeah, Sparta kick me over a pit.
Don't worry, I've had plenty of that growing up too.
Like, I don't even know what the hell was going on. But two of my biggest bullies were Marie.
Let's not mention real names.
That was fine.
Headshot!
Nice.
Fucking double drink!
Oh god, and the spiders.
Oh, and the hunters.
Wait, did we drink for the hunters the first time? I don't think we did.
All right, drink for the hunters. Whew, that was a lot of drinks there. If you're keeping up, don't. That is my only advice for you.
Alright, fine. You know what? We'll call them Marianne and Ginger.
I can dig that.
Marianne was the one that everyone went to go see her, lovely coconuts.
Her milkshakes brought all to the boys to the yard.
Dude, yes. Like, it was annoying. Yes. Especially because what my friend didn't realize is I was there when she was actually getting a drink from the water fountain because I was waiting my turn.
Nice.
She got water, it got on her shirt, I took my turn and then I left.
Drink for the zombie.
I didn't really care.
Well, see, that's the thing as well. Like, when you're younger, there's...
Oh no, but here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Just really quickly. I was head over heels for Ginger.
Fair enough. Like, that's another thing, though. It's like, when you're younger, you don't really know what to do with that if you're not, like, exposed to it. You know? If you're, like, suddenly you find out you're into women. Or into men. Let's not discriminate, because suffice to say, there are plenty of young men or young boys who find out they're insensitive to boys. It's just a fact of the matter.
Yep.
Anyway, say you're a young man or a young woman, you find out you're into other women, or you're into women. With that fact in mind, it's like, what do you do with that information? It's like, do you explore it? Do you just sit there and accept it? What do you do? So that's where the awkward puberty starts hitting. That's when you really find out what you do with that information.
But see, that's what I found funny.
2 dead things, zombie related. What's that?
Again, I didn't care at all when I saw, Marianne with her shirt wet. It was just like, okay, she has her shirt's wet. I can see her bra. Big deal. I move on.
Ah, right.
Alright, for anyone asking, those are not the real names. I'm referring to 2 of the women from Gilligan's Island.
And he's talking about specifically women from his young life.
Yep.
Like that's the thing, real quick, just throwing it out there. We try our best to not really use real names on here because we don't want to defame, or hurt anyone's image. That's just not how we do things here.
Yeah.
So continuing with your story.
But like I said, like I see Ginger,
Uh-huh.
I immediately go crazy for her.
Okay.
Anytime I see her. I have the biggest crush on her. But she is honestly one of my worst bullies.
Really?
Yes.
That's so sad.
But the thing is, while everyone else would torture me, while all the girls hated on me and did everything, I really wouldn't care. It might bother me a little bit. The only time it really bothered me was there was this really, really tall girl. I'm just gonna call her Shaq. And during PE, the coach had the brilliant idea, all right, guys, everybody get together, we're going to play volleyballs, girls versus boys. Guess who every girl that was tall wanted to spike?
Shaq. Or you.
Yeah.
Because you were the shortest fuck.
Especially Shaq, who the net was about chest height. So she just looked at me, and she nodded. And I immediately knew what was coming. So all I did was I moved to the back and never tried to go after the ball. I was like, nope, fuck this shit, I'm out. If I could have, I would have walked straight off. Cause where the hell are you going? Somewhere where I'm not gonna get hit by the ball. I mean, no, we even played dodgeball.
Oh, dude, I love dodgeball. It's
I
like
didn't.
one of the greatest sports ever.
I didn't. I was a bookworm, man. I was always a bookworm. And besides, you don't want to play dodgeball when the only thing you're good at in the sport is being a goalie.
There are no goalies in dodgeball.
No, in sports in general, the only thing I was ever any good at was being a goalie. You don't want to be a goalie in dodgeball. You know, catching the ball.
Right.
Yeah, that was the only thing I was ever good at.
Shit happens, you know?
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it was... I actually enjoyed being bullied by Ginger just because it meant that I actually got some of her attention.
You're a masochist little bastard.
No, I'm really not.
It was were.
No, even then, it wasn't that. It was that was the only way I could get any attention from her.
That's fair. Well, look, the yellow gem.
And the one that was a little bit odd to me is I loved to see her smile, and after she did whatever she was doing to try to bully me, she would always laugh and smile, so hey, I won. I didn't really care what they would do. Then I got to see her smile.
That's cool. I don't think I had any bullies, females, like, or women growing up. Like, you know, I was one of those guys that everybody hated just because I existed. Like, I have no idea what the fuck I did. Like, I know for a fact I did something, but I legitimately don't know what I did to piss off everybody.
You know, I think I might know what it was. And that's that in 4th grade, this one smarmy little asshole, basically, he was the equivalent of that rich kid that shows up in pretty much most shows.
I fucking hate those bastards. I really do.
And so, he showed up, he was smug as fuck, and he would always try to do everything he could to annoy the crap out of me or to mess with me. So I get a feeling that he might have started some rumors or shit.
Fuck you!
And, you know, grade schoolers, you start a rumor, that thing is gonna spread like wildfire.
Yeah, kids are idiots. Oh, look, I killed it. Drink! Yeah, that's fair.
So that might have been it, but I don't know. Because, guys,
Fuck!
I didn't really have that much of a... Oh, I'm so glad that does not have a...
Oh, it does. You just gotta make sure you're not using the fire one.
It'll hurt you otherwise.
Yep.
Like, guys I didn't really have an issue with.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 1, 2, 3, 4 guys had an issue with me. I fought with one of them and then we were cool afterwards. The other 3 were
Assholes.
the smarmy asshole and 2 assholes, and then after a while they just let it go.
Nice.
Except for the smarmy asshole. He was a smarmy asshole throughout the whole entire thing.
Nah. Shit happens, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Not much you can do about that.
Yeah, but like I said, every single girl in school pretty much hated me except for like 4 girls in my class that would actually defend me. When I was getting picked on, mainly by Marianne and Ginger, they at least one of them would often speak out, "Hey, come on, just leave him alone. What did he ever even do to you?" She even asked it, and I'm like, if she had to ask, what the fuck does that even mean I did?
Well, the thing is that something I've just accepted in life is that women oftentimes, well, not women, but like, you know, basically ladies, whether they be young ladies, old ladies, or just women of peer age, they kind of like guys sometimes, basically, and that is if they're being mean to you, it's probably because that's their way of flirting. Like, suffice to say, no one really knows. I mean, I don't know, nobody knows. It just happens. And really not much you can do about that other than just accept it for what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying all women are like that. Clearly not. Some women specifically want a guy that can show his dominance, express his manliness, and show that, you know, he's not a pushover. other women like the shy guy because they just do. I don't know why, they just do.
Yeah, well, I needed one of those freaking in my freaking life, man.
Well, to be fair, a lot of guys do. Need to hurry up and get this damn thing facing this way so I can pull some fuck shit. I don't even remember where the red jewel goes. I just remember to grab it. Let's see, if I recall, there was one woman when I was younger, or one young lady when I was younger. I was in high school around the time, and she was like a really beautiful girl. Like, holy shit. And I couldn't believe she was into me. And, you know, I was clearly into her. And every day during class, we'd mess with each other. And we, you know, it's kind of like we're flirting, but we don't even quite realize it yet. So every day we're practically flirting with each other. We don't really know it. We just are. And then, so, like, just one day I decide, you want to be my girlfriend? She's like, yes. Because I find out through her friend. And, like, mind you, at this time, it's also, like, a huge fucking deal. Because at the same time, I'm having to, like, you know, get through the fact that this one dude keeps calling me fag. And at this time, I'm figuring out I'm bisexual. I like men and women. So this dude's calling me fag, and it's like, fuck. It sucks, you know? So, at the same time, I find out I like this chick, and, you know, she likes me too. So, I have this whole freak out episode, and then she's talking to me, she's like, you're not a fag. So we just get to talking, and, you know, we end up, not really dating, because, you know, dating doesn't really become an actual thing until you realize you kind of need money to do some dating. If not money, you're like at least your own place, you know, to do at least a little bit of hosting so you and your date can, like, you know, just relax together, enjoy some alone time, do exactly what it is a couple is supposed to do, and that is get to know each other.
Yeah, I don't know, I kind of disagree with that one.
Personal opinion.
Yeah.
But concept being, this chick and I, we're like, you know, getting with each other, we're figuring each other's lives out, and, you know, I'm young and stupid, so every chance I get, I'm like touching and feeling on this girl, and I'm like, you know, it's not until later on, like after high school even, that I figure out, wow, I was a real fucking dickhead to this girl. What the fuck did she even do to deserve that? Nothing. She was like a spot-on great woman, and I'm just being a little shithead. Basically, like, you know, I do like her and I do want to be with her, but at the same time, I do realize that I'm basically just, you know, trying to have sex with this girl. But anyway, the point being is that, you know, it can go any way. The whole, you know, a girl can be mean to you, you can be mean to a girl can be shy around you, and you can pick up on that. Or you could be shy around a girl, and she can pick up on that. It's just a matter of preference. And then comes the more interesting parts of preference, and that is, you know, body. That's where preference becomes very, very close-minded. Because, suffice to say, like, you know, I'm not everybody's shape and size. You're not everybody's shape and size. But, like, say your personality could be absolutely fucking amazing. It just, once again, it just varies on the person. Or, it varies from person to person.
Yep.
Oh, look, zombies.
The only reason I disagree with the dating statement, depending on how it goes, there are always free things you can do. And depending on how your family is, if you have your own room, you can actually spend some time alone.
The knob isn't broken, but it doesn't look like it'll open. Oh, that's... Wait, did it say the knob is broken, or is it? Oh, yeah, that's right. Now I remember. Okay. Shit, this is one of those rooms where I need to go to a special chest and start putting shit away.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah, there are plenty of free stuff, or free things to do. But, like, you know, if your family is, like, it just also depends on not only the family itself, but also the situation of the family.
Yeah.
Like, suffice to say, if I wanted to go out with a girl, I would have to walk everywhere I wanted to go, or figure out the bus, which, suffice to say, young me does not give a damn about figuring out the bus. Alright, that is 3 zombies now that died. That's 2 drinks. I need another drink so I can get...
Which one do you want?
Let's go and go do another screwdriver. Thank you.
I need one. Me? I would bike places if I needed to go.
I didn't really get rights to bike anywhere until I was about 17 years old. Yeah, like, suffice to say, I kind of, like, fucked up when I was... Well, not fucked up. More specifically, it's the way my family... Like, my parents worked. You know, they want to do everything they can to make sure that I have a safe and good childhood. And, you know, with the rise of, like... Well, not even the rise, but with the continuing trend of, like, rapists and shit on the news, like, my parents want to make sure if I go out, I'm not going out late, I'm not doing anything stupid, and there's no way I can be hurt by somebody.
I get you.
So, yeah, it's not necessarily also, it's not just that it also depends on the family, it also depends on your neighborhood. My neighborhood was not exactly the nicest for, going out late at night because of the fact that, you know, there's the whole gang violence bullshit, and they're not even actual gangs. They're just little wannabes.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the wannabes, dude. They ruin everything.
Oh, yeah. Mine was okay, mainly because I lived near a park that honestly wasn't so bad, never really had a bad reputation or anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of course, there were the occasional drug dealers, but that's gonna happen.
Drug dealers happen in Southeast Texas. It's just, it comes with the territory.
Yeah. But mainly, you could go there, people were always going there. They were walking, they were running, playing basketball, playing tennis, using the...
It was public,
Yeah.
and if you had to scream help, people would be able to respond.
Uh-huh. And people were often there until, like, dusk, at least. They even had soccer matches there constantly.
Nah, that's believable.
Ooh, nice.
Alright, there's another room I need to use the helmet key. I just forgot where. Let's go ahead and find out real quick. That's not it.
Oh, yeah.
Not here downstairs either. What the fuck did I even leave down? Wait, I think I left handgun ammo. Yeah, I left handgun ammo. Fuck!
So, another little fun tidbit about... Alright, I am really bad at coming up with fake names, so I'm just gonna use names from shows that I watched.
Go for it.
This one's from Korra. I mean, not Korra, Last Airbender. Ty Lee. We'll go with Ty Lee.
Okay.
She's the one who would normally defend me back in grade school.
Mm-hmm.
She was the other girl I had a crush on.
Mm-hmm.
Cut to my sophomore year in high school. Sitting in class with one of my buds, and we're just talking, and I just look over, and I see someone, and she looks familiar, and I'm like, nah. I couldn't be. I'm like, okay, I'll play this smart. And I wait. Teacher does roll call. Tylee, here. Shit.
She got hot.
No, she was always hot.
But
Like, dude, she was always hot. But no, that's just it. She was always hot, but I was absolutely a friend. That's why she would defend me.
gotcha. Okay, that's fair.
And so, like, going accordingly, she just kept getting hotter at the appropriate rate, I guess you could say.
Uh-huh.
And, like, I just go over when everybody's, like, just hanging out, chilling. It's the last, like, 15 minutes class or something like that. And I just go over and I'm like, hey, did you happen to go to, I don't know, we'll just call it Air Bison School? And she's like, yeah, how do I... You don't remember me? Oh my god, it's you! And we just talk like a bit. And we just talk, and she's happy to see me and everything. And, I just asked, so, how have you been? And she's like, I've been good. Oh, hold on. And she turns and she says, hey, sweetie, look, this is my grade school friend. And I'm just like, god damn it. Ah! Sorry, I wasn't even going for that. I honestly didn't think I stood a chance, so I wasn't even gonna try. And before I can even say something, my nickname is now Grade School Buddy.
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious. I'm so sorry, but that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I know it is. Like, dude, I don't care. That's my life.
Story of the fucking life.
That is the life of Haro. See, people love the life of Pi. I think people would actually like the life of Haro.
Life of horror would be interesting.
Life of Haro would have people crying.
I wouldn't say crying, but it'd be interesting.
No, there are some people that would cry. I know for the fact that there are some.
You want to know what life people would cry for? The life, and I'm just saying here, they will cry for the life of themselves. Everybody cries for themselves. Everybody's a pussy bitch for their own fucking life.
Oh my god. I just thought about it.
What?
If I were to compare my life to any one show, let's do that one. If I were to compare my life to any one show, Everybody Hates Haro.
Oh shit!
You know what show that is, right?
A drink! Yep, Everybody Hates Chris.
Yep. That would be my show. Everybody Hates Haro.
Great show while it lasted, really. I loved it.
I love the dad.
Fucking Terry Crews is the dad. Yes.
Oh yes, man. I loved him.
Power! Power! Power!
But that's why I say it like that. I did not love Terry Crews. I always loved Terry Crews. I loved the dad, his character.
Yeah. Oh, dude, my favorite moment was when Chris was being threatened by like this one dude, and then fucking dad pops up out of nowhere. Let go of my son. It's not that he was surprised that he was my dad. He was just surprised because that's the first dad he ever seen.
And he's like, oh, so you brought your dad, huh? You brought your dad. Why'd you bring my dad too?
No. The part I'm thinking of is like there's this older fucking dude messing with Chris, and dude's like, think I'm playing. I'll be there. And
oh yeah, the shower one. No, I know which one you're talking about.
yeah.
Oh man.
Fucking hilarious, dude. Think I'm playing. I'll be there.
You want to know what makes me feel so bad for him though?
What?
He could have won the lottery.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that episode, man.
It kind of killed me.
It's like Chris.
Actually, I need that. Okay, so let's go and get rid of the battery. I'm about to do a lot of ass backwards shit, so just bear with me.
Fun. Like, you know that whole moment, the little chorus kicks in, everybody hates Chris. I'm not going to try to sing it because, I
Just get on with it.
The one moment like that always plays back in my head is when I suck at drawing, and I decided, you know what, I'm actually going to try to draw something. And I tried to draw more or less like a Galaga Raiden type ship.
Yeah.
Actually shooting out, like, say, the upgrade version where you shoot out multiple beams.
Yeah.
And I, like, show it to one of my trusted teachers. And he's like, oh, you drew a penguin!
What? What the fuck?
You can ask Psycho. Psycho saw it too. Psycho said the same thing. Everybody.
What the fuck is it a penguin?
Oh, no. Here's the thing. I didn't tell anybody. I said, hey, look, I drew this, and I showed it to him. And he's like, you drew a penguin. Everybody's like, what? Let me see. Oh, that's a cute penguin. That's a nice penguin.
Bitch, it's not a penguin.
No. See, I just said it's not supposed to be a penguin. It's supposed to be a ship. What? Some of them busted out laughing. Some of them were looking confused. My teacher turns it aside and he's like, I see it.
Dude, teachers have no chill.
Everybody hates Haro.
I wouldn't say everybody hates Haro.
No.
I'd just say Haro had a shitty moment.
Again, like I said, that would be my show. Because I have so many moments like that.
Like I said, I'm sure just Haro had a shitty moment.
Haro has many shitty moments.
By the way, just saying now, because I'm not actually, like, speed running this. Yep, that dog died. Eat it, bitch!
Really?
That's 2 dead dogs!
Why are you using all the freaking shells?
Because we actually need to use them. We can't fucking hoard them.
Oh.
Like, the whole point of them being given to us was so we could use them, not hoard them.
I just thought they were going to be tough enemies that we needed it for.
No. Well, I mean, there's the hunters, but, like, they're not so hard that you can't just kill them with a handgun.
Yeah.
But you would want to avoid them by all means necessary if you were trying to do the knife run.
Oh, God.
There's a trophy for that.
Oh, God.
In the knife run is basically the speed run of the game. You fight no zombies except for, like, the absolute required enemies.
You play as Chris, right?
No, because of the fact that, he has a bigger and stronger knife, but it's not so much stronger that you can't just run through normal mode with Jill. And you would want Jill because that would be 2 extra herbs she can carry, or 2 extra first aid sprays she can carry into the fight with the final boss.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the unfortunate part of the final boss in this game is that if you go in with a full inventory like a fucking retard, and I will say it like that because it's fucking true, unfortunately, if you know anything about this game, you don't go to the full boss fight with a full inventory. You leave at least 1 slot open.
He dropped something.
Oh, no, he doesn't drop anything. But it's important you leave 1 slot open. Shit. Is there anything with a helmet? Or is there anything that is locked here?
Seems that's the role of this game. Always leave at least 1 inventory slot open.
Let's just go and keep going. Okay, so where we are right now is one of the most interesting parts of the game.
Well, I will still make it right back.
Where are you going? Restroom?
Yep.
Very well then. Carry on.
That's 2.5 drinks, man.
Not even 2 drinks down, not even a whole 3, and I am perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and put this here. Grab this ink ribbon, save, and if you're following along, go ahead and take a drink. For anyone that does not remember, we have the house rules of if there's save, drink. If you kill a zombie, if we kill a zombie, whether it be full on or prior Crimson Head, drink. And if we die, drink. 3 simple drinking rules. There's nothing crazy about it.
What?
Oh, I was just letting the viewers know. The in-house drinking rules.
Oh, fine.
Oh yeah, so I just remembered. It is advised to not do this particular area ass backwards.
So what about you?
What?
If you had to, say, compare your life to any show.
Friends. So no one told you life was gonna be this way.
Again, I've never seen Friends.
Great show, really. So like the thing is like it's just people living their lives. It's not a forced drama. It just happens as it does.
Wait, who would you be?
Ross. My life was simple, my life was sweet, but my life keeps getting fucked all the way.
Oh, by the way, I want to do a How I Met Your Mother marathon on Hulu. They have the whole series on there.
Okay, so apparently Psycho's been saying stuff in chat, and chat has not been responding, so son of a bitch, we might have to try to find a new outlet entirely to do chat, because this is getting out of hand.
I'm gonna go grab my laptop, see if that helps any.
It's really not.
No.
Dude, you're using your phone, I'm using my laptop. Your phone is up to date as fuck. This is a Chromebook. This is built specifically to take information really fucking fast.
What the hell is going on?
Probably just a really shitty day on Twitch.
Yeah. The only thing that we can do would interfere with the actual gameplay.
Psycho, go ahead and say something in the chat. Also, go ahead and test. Test is good. So, what have you been saying that we have missed out on entirely? What is your life compared to, like, in terms of a show? What would your life be?
Hey, you have a lot of catching up to do, Rick. Fill us in on all that.
Yeah, unfortunately the chat's been really stupid, so if you've been saying shit, unfortunately we just haven't had the chance to really see it. Let's see, it's 10:19 right now. We still have an hour and 10 minutes. Before that last hour, however, we are going to take a 5-minute break. I will be cutting the stream. We'll be back, like, immediately.
Hey, big boy.
But the thing is, like, we're not trying to put another 3-hour video up on YouTube. Because as cool as it was to stream the bunker,
oh god,
it's just, it'd be pointless to put another 3-hour video up if nobody's even watching it. His show would be easy come, easy go. Okay, so here's the deal, Psycho. I've never heard of that show. Please explain it to me.
Yeah, neither have I.
Why do I keep doing combine? I'm trying to examine.
Oh, so I'm gonna ask him now.
Oh, this is where the ritual goes.
Yeah.
What's your question?
Yes, actual show, Psycho. Tell Oh, right, got a drink for that? Hunter.
Yep.
I am actually going to watch the American Death Note.
Oh my.
Do you want to watch it with me? Because I know one thing, and that's that I'm going to get drunk while watching it because I don't think I'm going to be able to handle that sober.
The whitewashed Death Note.
Like, see,
Prior to watching that, we're gonna have to watch the Japanese Death Note, because there's no way in fuck I am doing that.
no. Do it in reverse. Watch the bad one first. Get the taste out of your mouth with the good one.
No! That is not how that works!
I don't want to do it the other way.
You do the shit taste first, or you do the shit taste last.
Oh.
If you do the good taste first, then you're gonna puke out the good taste.
Cause see, the one thing I saw that disappointed me most was Light meeting Ryuk.
Okay, so real quick, for anyone that actually wants to watch it, spoiler alert. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that's all I was really gonna say right there. But all right, spoiler alert. I'm gonna go into a little bit of detail for anyone who wants to see it. Wants to go in spoiler free.
Oh my goodness.
So the Japanese, you've seen Light meeting Ryuk.
I have not. Oh yeah.
It's just like, you're a Shinigami.
You're a fucking demon.
So you're gonna help me do this? Cool, let's do it. In the whitewash one, the moment he sees Ryuk's like, I'm a Shinigami. He starts freaking the fuck out, screaming for help, going ballistic.
Yeah, sounds like America.
And all I could think is, yeah, that sounds about right for here. There are other things, but I'm not even going to go into detail. I want to see them, and you'll experience them with me if you're going to watch it with me. So,
Yes, I will watch the video. We'll even do a reaction after.
spoilers are over, people. Oh, God. I know.
Why? But why though? No, Haro, okay, but why though?
Because, believe it or not, some people actually say it's good.
Okay, I'm pretty sure those are people that have never seen Death Note before.
Uh-huh. And so I want to see how bad it is.
Oh look, I got it.
Nice. So that I can then remind myself,
It's a key.
huh,
I'm trying to distract us from this fucking bullshit.
let me just say this last part, so that I can then remind myself, why do they not bring more stuff to America from Japan? Oh, right. That's why.
Oh, hey, Psycho says, by the way, that thing was a penguin.
I told you. Shut up, Psycho.
Oh, Psycho Show would be The Big Bang Theory. It was only about Leonard.
Oh, God.
Yes, I will discard the fucking key that I literally just got. Because it only has one use. The Spencer key, not the fucking helmet key, was what I was thinking of.
What would Tink's show be?
What would your cat show be? What would your cat show be? Your cat show wouldn't even be a full show. Tink's show would be the one episode of The Amazing World of Gumball, The Pen.
No, I know exactly what her show would be.
What?
Her show wouldn't, like, not an actual show, but her show would be like if Silky got his own spin-off from Teen Titans.
If Silky got a spinoff?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that's bold. That is bold, good sir.
Think about it. She's an idiot, but she's lovable. She does stupid things, but she does good things. And she's taken care of by basically 3 guys.
apparently, I'm checking the casual nerd email, and
Oh god, did we get dinged?
we got hit by another fucking thing, and that is, let's see. Due to a copyright claim, your X video has been blocked in some countries. This means the video is still up on YouTube, but people in some countries may not be able to watch it. Well, you know what? That doesn't bother me. As long as it wasn't a fucking copyright claim. Copyright claims are what bother me. Fucking video claims are not. There are plenty of videos over in this country that we cannot view because of just the way shit is.
Yeah.
So, does that bother me? Not in the slightest. Suffice to say, as fucked as that sounds, shit happens.
Yeah, that's it, Psycho. Oh, by the way, Psycho, would you care to join us in this this little torture experiment that we're going to participate in?
Dude, we'll be lucky he even says hi. Okay, so it is now 10:27 here in Central Time. Psycho, we will be right back. For now, we're going to go ahead and take about a 5-minute breather. When we come back for an hour solid, like maybe not second for second, but at the very least an hour, we are going to resume playing. Let's go ahead and save right now because I'm not going to go ahead and keep the in-game timer running. Not that it actually matters, mind you. It's just, you know, it does record your progress.
Oh, and just real quick so you can think it over, Psycho. Watching the American Death Note. Because he asked which one.
Yeah, he did. Go ahead and drink for the save!
Drink.
Alright, so the time right now is Central Time, 10:28. We will be back at 10:33. So, for the next 5 minutes, see ya!